Following a major crash yesterday afternoon and despite damage to his left hand, Jonathan Rea was cleared as fit to ride and ground out 2 top 10 results. An 8th in the morning's 10-lap Superpole race and 10th in race 2 after a mistake from another rider put him on the back foot on the opening lap. Obviously a really disappointing weekend, but I also have to feel very fortunate that I got away with that crash yesterday, because it was a huge one, and aside from having a pretty sore left wrist and hand. Physically on the bike I was not so bad. I made 2 good starts today in both races, apart from where I got tangled up with Remy outbraking himself at turn 8 on the first lap of race 2, and I lost a lot of track position. But I just struggled to really get down to business when the tire was fresh. The race came to me a little bit better at the end when the tire was moving, but I couldn't get the best out of the bike at the beginning and didn't have the confidence. The current performance level is frustrating, but it's clear that the R1 can be competitive, so we need to find a way to translate my feeling to adapt and make changes that help me to get the best out of this package," said Jonathan Rea. The results were little consolation to a difficult weekend, and Rea will focus on recovery from the injury to be fit for his and the team's own home round at Donington Park next month, from the 12th to the 14th of July. The strongest weekend at home in Misano for Locatelli since his ascension to the Worldsbk Premier class in 2021 was a welcome positive, but both Loca and his crew were left wanting more, especially after a battle for the podium with Alvaro Bautista in race 2. "Honestly, I would like to do more and I would like to be on the podium, especially today at my home race and with great support from my fans from all over Italy. But we know we need to continue working and believe in ourselves, and continue to make progress forward to be there. Today for sure was not easy, but we got a lot of points, we didn't make any mistakes and took a lot of confidence for the coming races. We had a good weekend and I would have liked to fight for the podium like at some other track where we have been stronger and can fight more with our competitors, but I think we did a good job, we were working very well, and I want to say thanks to the guys for their efforts. It is always difficult in the hot conditions in Misano, but we were a big step faster compared to last year, we raced at full gas and did our best. So, overall, not too bad," Andrea Locatelli commented. "It was nice to see a big and enthusiastic crowd in Misano this weekend, and even if the team was not quite able to achieve the results we were hoping for, which is to be on the podium, we've got to be pleased with Loca's performance in qualifying and all 3 races. Misano has always been a tough track for him, and 2024 has seen a huge step forward in performance compared to last year. He was able to back up yesterday's 4th place with the same result in the Superpole race this morning, but a huge slide and a very near crash when fighting with Bautista for 3rd position dropped him back a long way and meant that in the end, 5th place was the best he could do. On Jonathan Rea's side, it's a positive that he was even able to ride today. His left hand is swollen and very painful, so to grind out 2 top 10 results has to be seen as a positive based on what could have happened in such a major accident yesterday. Clearly, Rea, Yamaha and the team are a million miles away from satisfied with those results. So now it's time to breathe a little bit, for him to get back to full fitness and to go step by step towards producing the speed that we all know he and the R1 are capable of," Paul Denning, team principal, explained.